Okay, so of course it's right here. Of course, like you rightly put it, Liberia decides runoff elections coverage right here on Punch 106.7. And of course, we have our correspondents out there that are going to be calling us, and we're going to be giving you updates as to what is happening and what will be happening out there. Of course, it's right here on Punch 106.7. My name is Victor Wem, right here with you, and I'll be joined by Jeff Jefferson very shortly so that we can have this broadcast together. So if you're out there, if you're watching us, let's say share the live, and if you just tune in, this is Punch 106.7. Yeah, we've actually been getting reports from out there. We've been getting words from out there as to things happening in various areas, various polling places and precincts as well. More of likely the incident that happened in district number 10, where pre-ballot papers were caught, and it's been dealt with and handled. And that of the the in Bartnesville area, that's Bartnesville, district number 11, the Keba area, where spoiled ballot papers have been issued to people as well to cast their votes. So these are issues that have been unfolding so far when it comes to this process. But people are actually going out there to cast their votes in a bit and pieces in the numbers. It's not compared to the first term, all right? October 10th, people have been actually going out there little by little to cast their votes, and the place is peaceful, it's quiet, not noisy as compared to October 10 election, right? So this runoff is actually one of the runoffs that have actually made history in Liberia, more likely of 1997, 2017 election. Yeah, so it's actually a history that Liberia is making. Like, of course, in 2017, um, uh, George Weah actually came out with 15.5%, 15.57%, followed by Joseph Newman Barker with 14.32. But now in 2023, we are looking at this result, a result that's very, very, very unprecedented. 43, and um, it's something to watch out for. It's something to look into. It's something to actually deal with carefully before it's handled the other way around. But so far so good, and that's how it's been. We will be getting words from our reporters out there, while we'll be giving you some footage of other places as to what is happening around Morsorado County and other parts of the country. This is Punch 106.7. So remember, if you are going out there to vote, don't just go there and start to harass or panic people to be afraid of you. Do it peacefully. You have the right. Today is your day. It's your right to go out there and exercise your franchise. Don't just go there and then when people when they tell you what to do and you know it's right, do it. But once you know that something is not right, you have to report it to the requisite authority. Don't take the law into your hands. For example, if you went there and then where you register, like Nick have said, where you register is where you vote, especially the first time. If you go back there this time around and your name is not part of the FRR, make sure you look for the requisite authority. Tell them, okay, my name is not at this place. I register at this place and I voted the first time and my name is not there. Okay, they will tell you, okay, what do you want us to do? And then you tell them to take you to the next polling place to check in that next FRR so that they can look into it to see if your name will be there. All right, so those are things you need to do. Don't just go there and start panicking and start making noise. Kindly ask them, okay, my name is not here, but I voted here the first time. Can you take me to the next polling place so that I can check correctly to make sure that my name is at this precinct before I can cast my vote or leave this place? Yes, you can do that. All right, and when the referral thing is done, then you can have the best way forward. And then another thing is that when you are given when you go there to vote, all right, make sure that the ballot paper is marked. When I talk about mark, make sure it's stamped. official stamp for neck should be on the ballot paper before you go and cast a vote. Don't just take the ballot paper and go and cast a vote. Make sure you have your name verified correctly in the FRR by the polling officer. Look at your image, look at your name, it's checked before you leave and cast your vote. Don't just run into the box and go and cast a vote. Be very careful about it. Be very, very mindful about it. All right. So this is Sponge 106.7. Okay. We are actually waiting for our guys out there who will fill us in with more developments when it comes to this issue. Of course, Jeff Jefferson has been here. Jeff Jefferson is here, and he's still here. So let's see if he's going to join us later before we take in our correspondence out there. This is Punch 106.7, and you are watching Punch TV live right here on your stream. Okay, so like I said, we're also going to be giving you footage of some areas, how the area looks. We're going to be giving you footage as well in those areas right here on your station. So let's take this break quickly. We will be right back. When we come back, yeah, we'll give you some footage of things happening around. Okay, so welcome back to it. This is Punch 106.7, and you are watching Punch TV live right here from in our studio. Of course, let's give you some pictures and of how the place look. If you are watching out there, those who are in the diaspora, of course, those who have already cashed their vote, and you want to see exactly what's happening. Let's give you some pictures, some footage of how some polling places, some precincts looks like this afternoon, and it's 18 minutes past 3 o'clock right here. But this picture you're looking at, this picture is actually from Fishtown. This is agricultural building, polling place one, and the precinct code is for 42034 in Fishtown. All right. Uh, this is the precinct code. You're looking at it from there, and you can see from here again. This is another one. This is how the place looks. People are out there. You can see the joint security apparatus. You can see someone from the Red Cross, and of course you can see joint security apparatus. Someone from Red Cross. You can see net workers at the back as well, and the queue. You can look. You can see the queue from here. This is how the place looks from River G, Fishtown. Yeah. So you see, yeah. So we're actually encouraging people to go out there and vote. Like, see this video, see this photo. Okay, this is another one from the Liberian Revenue Authority ARA Hopper Tax Business Area. Okay, there's another polling place there. All right. NEC. I don't know what NEC is using government facility to as a precinct. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why they're doing that. So this is it. As you can see, it's Liberian Revenue Authority, LRA Harper Tax Business Sub Office. There's a polling place there. All right. And I don't know why the government decided to use a government facility to do this process. All right. I've been joined by Jeff Jefferson. I've been joined by Jeff Jefferson, and once he gets adjusted, we're going to bring him on screen so that we can talk about this issue while we wait for our correspondents to fill us in with happenings from around the county. All right, most around the county and other parts of Liberia. So we're going to be giving you footage as well. We're going to be giving this footage, but let's take this video while Jeff gets prepared for us to bring him on screen. This is it right here. Keep talking.
Good morning and welcome from the Son of Multilateral High School. This is the Son of Multilateral High School. You can see the turnout here at the Son of Multilateral High School. Individual voters are coming one at a time in order to cast their ballot. Individual voters are coming one at a time at the Son of Multilateral High School. And you can see here we have four polling places, 1% or 4 polling places here at the Son of Multilateral High School. As you can see, individual voters coming in one at a time to cast their ballot. So let me say thank you ever so well. As you can see, individual voters are coming one at a time to cast their votes.
Okay, so you saw it there. You saw it right there. You listen to it. People coming in one at a time to cast in their votes, and yeah. So Let's now join Jeff Jefferson. Jeff Jefferson. Let's bring Jeff Jefferson on the stream. Jeff, how you doing?
Yes, thank you, Peter.
Okay.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, we will begin by saying to the folks listening to us and viewing us, if you have not been to uh, the precinct where you registered to vote, it is about, it's already going to, it's 22 minutes by 3. You've got a little over 2 hours, 10 minutes to the closure of voting by 6 p.m. So, for those of you, especially supporters and well wishers, partisans of the Unity Party, those of you that have voted, make sure you be around the precinct where you voted by 5 to manage your votes. It's important that you do that. Your presence there will give a signal. It's a clear a signal that you are protecting your votes, and not just that, but the poor watchers of the Unity Party will also be secured that when so long as they see your presence and hear you saying that we are supporters or partisans of the Unity Party, we are here to mind our votes. It will give them that vigilance, that courage, that to not be intimidated by whoever is in the polling room with them. So this is why this is important. Those of you supporters of the Unity Party that have not voted, um, we don't want to say to you that there's low turnout. No, I don't want to subscribe to low turnout. People are going, the process is fast, and so you don't see queues. That is what I believe right now. The process people are coming, going in their numbers to vote. If you have not done yours, please go. And when you should have done, remain around. Those of you that have been going around now to go and catch your votes, be around. Those of you that have done, go around 4, 5, and be there to mind your votes. And that will send a clear signal that this process is not for joke. It's not for jokers. And the decision we've made, or that we have either a negative impact on our lives for the next 6 years, or a positive impact on our lives for the next 6 years. So this process is now a joking process. You must take it serious. We thank the supporters of the Unity Party that have already shown vigilance since last night, a couple of days back, last night to today. You see the huge level of vigilance and supporters of the Unity Party raising the line about some scrupulous individuals who are bent on causing a havoc from the process. They want to cheat, they want to intimidate, they want to threaten peaceful citizens against exercising their constitutional rights. So we're here to tonight to bring you the happiness as they unfold. We've got men reporters assigned all across the country in Monserrado, in Lofa, in Bong, in Nimban, the western part of Liberia, Grand Kibang, Buffalo, Bombing, River says, Servicing Liberia, Grand Crew, Sano, River says, Grand Julia, Maryland, Grand Bassa, and Margibi, Bon County, and the rest of the counties we've got our reporters assigned, and we'll be joining uh, poor watchers of the Unity Party who are there as well to bring us happiness information. That's the runoff election folks. Yeah. So Victor,
Yeah.
it's good to be here to join you up to later tonight as we inform our people, our listening audience about all they need to know about this runoff election. It's very important. We are at a critical juncture as a nation and people, and this election is a defining moment that we can't take for joke.
Yeah, thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. So if you just tuning in or listening, this is Punch 106.7, and this is also on Punch TV Live. You can go there and also watch us live on your TV, of course, on Punch 106.7 on your TV, on Punch TV as well. So like you correctly stated, if we look at past elections, right? Past elections has never been this tense like this 2023 elections. More of like we talk about the 1997 elections, the 2005 elections, and of course 2017, and coming to 2023 25 elections. Like if you notice the runoff that went, the margin was huge. between the Unity Party and the CDC back then. 2017, as you may be aware, the runoff election delayed up to um, December 26th, right after Christmas. We had the runoff election where Bronsky came third, and he was disenchanted with the result, and he took it to court. So that delayed the runoff, right? So it took us up to December 26th, and the margin was also huge between the CDC, the Unity Party,
Yes,
and the
CDC takes something percent, Unified 20 something percent, and the man who took them to the court,
Yeah.
these two his arches, the former Liberty Party Senator Bearer, Charles Walker Brodsky, he had 9 point something percent. But I think at that time his concerns were legitimate. That's why the court listened to him. Unlike the 2023 runoff, there's no court proceedings. It only though Alexander Comey said he has some issues. He wanted a quote unquote recount. There was but they didn't take actions to what they said. They held a press conference and they said that, but they didn't take actual steps to that effect. So that means that I don't think they will ever take any legal action to it. The fact that he voted today, I think there is no qualm about that issue. But what matters now is that the two parties that are in the runoff, they are at neck to neck. This is the first of the kind, the first of this
very unprecedented.
Very,
very much.
You have a ruling party struggling with an opposition. It's unprecedented. And this demonstrates this reveals that something is happening somewhere, and the people want change. Yeah, the people want change to have a ruling establishment struggling against an opposition, a major opposition party like the Unity Party, by extension, Rescue Mission. It speaks volume that the people are resolved. They want to make a decision, and this is where the issue lies. The decision of the people, if they want change, must be respected. Nothing should be orchestrated to thwart the will of the people. Any attempt to thwart the will of the democratic will of the people, you are sending a wrong signal. You don't want to see if you push the people against the wall, you wouldn't like their reaction. This is why you have national, international observers here. You have local observers here, and everybody is on the watch. Everybody uh, is working to ensure that absolutely there should not be. If you can eliminate cheating 100%, but at least hugely any attempt to cheat must be halted. And to some extent, I think with what we've been hearing, the videos are coming up and reports we're getting, citizens are vigilant enough to put to raise alarm or an attempt to cause fraud during this run of election, which is very critical, which is very important, and we must applaud citizens for doing this.
Okay, so we have the hotline. If you're watching, the hotline is there. You can get the hotline, and you can have us informed if there's any critical issue or any suspicious issue out there. You can highlight us on the hotline on the screen, uh, so that we can actually update the public as to what will be happening or what is happening in your areas, if there's any other thing. And one thing I told people when I went to vote, Jeff, um, now I got through voting. Now to place my paper into the ballot box, the inker decided to ink my finger, and I told her no, let me drop this paper in this box. I remain right here before you ink my finger. You not ink my finger before I go drop ballot paper. I will not allow you to do that. She insisted that she will, and I told her you will not. So we argued for over like a minute or two, and then she said, "Okay, let the press people that how they can behave." And they want. So I said, "It's not about press. Let's look at the person that is actually voting. Let's look at the person that is actually
I think this process will not see too many invalid votes as compared to October 10th.
Definitely, definitely. So, another issue is the issue of people being impersonating. Eddie called me from around the Bartonsville belt, and then two persons, a lady and a guy, claiming that they were international observers, but they failed to identify themselves with an official ID card, but they had a neck tag with a different signature, right? So you need to be vigilant out there. You need to be your own journalists, all right? You need to be your own journalist. You need to be your own security, and a whole lot you need to do today for this process, all right? Don't just vote today and you get out there and go home. Make sure you stick around to know how the process will go. You don't have to go in the people knows to say, okay, but be around to know what is happening. It was citizens who raised the alarm last night in District 10 that ballot paper, all right, pre-marked ballot papers. And it also happened in the rehab area today. All right. A lady at the kindergarten school, a lady said that she went to vote, and then the paper the girl was already marked. And she said, no, I'm voting, give me marked paper. Like, I want new paper to vote. And they insisted that they actually won't vote it. I must say, but another person I won't vote for you. That person that tell me say no, you give me new one. So these are things that are happening today. So
Yeah,
you need to be very careful out there. You need to be very vigilant. At the same time, you got to be safer as well. You know.
exactly. In as much as you want to light or raise alarms, but you must be civil in the process. Let's just remind you that 4:30, there is a press conference coming up at the National Elections Commission. Madam Delia Brown Lasana, CKA 4:30, will Madam Delia Brown Lasana, the chairperson of the National Elections Commission, CKA 4:30.
See how you call the homogeneous, man?
CKA 4:30. That's a new name. CKA Food Trader will be speaking to the nation and addressing some of the irregularities about the runoff election so far. That will be coming up 4:30. In the meantime, there's a press statement that came out 1 hour ago,
Okay.
and I was just going to read the first paragraph from this press statement is signed by the Deputy Director of Communications at NEC Prince Doma, and it says it has come to the attention of the National Elections Commission, the NEC, that some party agents are demanding the polling staff to read the names of voters prior to voting so that the voter is identified in the final registration roll or the FFR, that's the FRR, in the possession of party agents. The commission says that this is against the polling and counting procedures, and it has the propensity to expose voters to security, to undue scrutiny by unauthorized persons, thereby jeopardizing the protection of their votes. It also compromises the secrecy of the voting process. The commission calls on all polling staff involved in calling out voters' names to desist with immediate effect. Now, I will not read the entire thing. Now, the concern is if you placed a Jeff Jefferson name on the voter on the FRR,
Mhm.
my picture, more than 2 3 weeks ago or a month ago, what does calling my name at the precinct, uh, why will it be of a security implication if my name is called so that both who watches the area observers, the area journalists are there to observe? We know that okay, they have called Jeff Jefferson in, they've called Victor Wayne in, and he's going to vote so that, and so that's the concern. Why are they saying that the name should not, if Victor Wayne goes to vote, they should not call his name, even because there are implications on due scrutiny by who,
Mhm.
or is it that when Victor Wayne is called, seditious who have issues with him, or unity partisans who have issues with him, or security personnel who have issues with him? So that's if I think on the average, I don't. For me personally, I don't see as a problem if since my name has been placed on the FFR or at the precinct where I voted, my picture is there, my name is there, the date of birth, the age, everything is there. So if you call my name today, in the midst of people, how does that harm or affect me? So That was the first statement that was released today, and those that uh, they can call in the names of voters, individual voters who have gone to vote. They say you should desist because they have some undue security implications on and undue scrutiny by I don't know who. So that's it.
Well, who released that press statement?
There's a commission and it's
The
signed by the
commission.
Deputy Communication Director, Prince Dumba.
Anyway,
It's on
so
the next page.
yeah, so those I think those the press statement there just trying to tell us, okay, there's a safeguard for everyone, some way somehow. All right, you cannot just say it out there to people and then let them be, but it's a safeguard for everyone to work with. It's a safeguard for everyone to work with. You don't just work with it like that. So with such press statement coming up, you have to be very careful about it, how you go around it, most especially those who will be voting. You have to be very, very careful and mindful about when you go out there to vote. You don't have to call nobody's name. You don't have to state anybody's name. You already know who you're going to vote for. The person is in your heart. So you just go in the polling in the precinct, get in your polling place, get your vote, your how do you call it, your ballot paper, and then you go and cast a vote. All right. So you don't have to go and call anybody name there and say, oh, the person is the person I'm voting for, and this and that. It could be used against you. It could be used against you. So these are little tools, or these are little tactics and techniques that people use to get to people. So you go quietly, show your voter ID card, give your ballot paper, make sure it's stamped with an official neck stamp, and then you go in your booth and you cast your vote, and then you go and place it in the ballot box. Easily leave from there. But going there and calling this person name, other person name. I mean, we know people who are mature, they don't do these things. Mature people don't do these things. So you just go there and cast your vote and leave from there quietly. Yeah.
So we are encouraging you folks again. The time is fast running. Time is fast running. The time is not waiting for you. There's a balance that says the time doesn't wait for mine. Time doesn't wait for men. So don't get carried away that you still have time. Oh, let me sleep. Well, let me jolly small. Before you make up your mind, you might not be part of the process. This is a very critical moment in the history of our country, and you must be part of this decision making. Today, even if you are a Yanabo, a motorcyclist, the woman that sells potatoes grain in the market, today you are the most powerful person in this country because you have what it takes to make a president. You are a king maker. So do not allow this opportunity to pass you, to pass by your way, because you will only have this opportunity after 6 years, which is 2029. So make use of this opportunity, this constitutional right that you have to exercise this franchise to elect a leader that will either lead this country backward or lead this country forward. You have that decision, you have that authority to make that decision today. So time is fast running. Make your way. If you have not voted yet, go to the polling place, go to the precinct where you registered, find your polling room and go and register. I don't want to subscribe to the low voter turnout. I don't believe there is low voter turnout. People, the process is faster, so people are voting faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, the process
There's
is
no
faster.
there's no
Yeah.
low voters
So,
turnout.
so
It's
you don't
just
expect people to be in queue
Mhm.
fighting like the way it
So
happened.
that means it's faster, it's smooth,
Yeah,
it's going.
it's
So the more
going.
people come, the faster it is to go back home. So
Yes.
yeah.
So that's it. So please go, and when you should have voted, those who have already voted, you need to begin making your way to where you to your precinct and be around to manage your vote. That will also encourage the poll watchers to say that yeah, we've got men on the ground, even though you're not going to interfere with the process. The counting of the ballot papers, you're not going to interfere, but your presence there will signal to any unscrupulous individual who want to cheat, so to speak, quote unquote cheat or get involved with fraud. Your presence there will threaten that individual to not get involved. Those who are working as a syndicate to come up with fraud or to man the process with fraud. It is important that you be around to man your votes, and that will also encourage those who are poll watchers for your party. Those who are poll watching for your party, just to know that we've got people here. If there is any eventuality, they will come to our aid. And we are once again reiterating that in District 5, there is a guy named Waterfall. It is alleged that he's involved with a lot of unwholesome activities in the country. It is alleged that he's been shielded by the government of Liberia. He allegedly went to Tatler Island in District 5 with talks to cause panic in the people. He has been touring District number 5 and other places in Mozarano County. We are bringing this to the attention of the National Elections Commission, by extension the Liberia National Police, to call you call him Waterfall to attention, to bring him to attention to desist from what he's doing. Waterfall on numerous occasions has been allegedly has been accused of criminal activities in District 5 and beyond. He's in, but he's been shielded by the government. There are information that confirmed that he's working directly with Monrovia City Mayor Jefferson Koji, and today he's in the streets of Monrovia, going from police, from prisons to prison, instilling fear in the people, intimidating the people. So this should come to the attention and the knowledge of the Liberia National Police. Colonel Patrick Sulu, and you need to take control of this situation allegedly involving, we are saying allegedly involving the guy who is commonly known as Waterfall. Go to the ballot box, go to the precincts, vote, and go back, stay around, and protect your votes.
Yeah, that's it. You have to go back and protect your votes. I think you should be making your way there by I think 4:30 or 5 o'clock. After all, man, 4:30. I've already, got, probably you want to listen to the press conference. So by 5 o'clock, you should be there around the precincts where you did your voting, to protect your vote. All right, you have to protect your vote. To be honest, I mean, this job is not only for the journalists, it's not only for the NEC workers or observers. You yourself can serve as your own observer. All right, you have to be there to know exactly what's happening, and don't just do it though. Hold your phones in your hand. If you see any suspicious act, if you got a chance, take the picture. The hotline is right here. The hotline on the screen here right now. You can go, if you're watching, this hotline is on the screen here. Take the picture or the video, send it to us. All right, that's our job. We are here to flag those issues out there to the public, so that people can know what's happening out there. All right, though we are the watchdog, our ask cannot be all over at the same time. So you can be your own citizen journalist. All right, send the information to us. So Jeff, let's get this video. This video is a video from Sano County, from Sano County, where an executive of the CDC, all right, saying that he's still satisfied over the low turnout for presidential runoff. I want to hear what the man saying. and it gets straight. So I want to hear what the man say. I want to hear what the man saying. So let's listen to him. He's from Sando County, one of the executives. Let's listen.
So we are here at the Sipe High School in Greenville, where one of the strong supporters of the Rudy establishment, the Marty Coalition for Democratic Change, Mr. Vincent Blair, is one of the strong supporters and one of the executive members of the Marty Coalition for Democratic Change. Welcome. How you looking at the turn-up this morning?
Thank you very much, Sasa. The turn-up this morning is very encouraging. Okay. Because the problem here, we have so many representatives and senators who was in the race. Because they lose the election, they took more people from different areas going into the very center, and they don't want to bring the people back. And more people, they are only having interest for representatives and senators. And those people right now, they are out of election, only the president election. So you are seeing the people here today, only the president. So some of them have interest in the president election. So this is why you are seeing CBI House Center right now very poor. But we're going to see end of the day what's going to happen next.
Okay, but look at the process here. Did he observe anything like misbehavior or violence for anybody?
No, if talk violence, nothing that, but talk about the spooning or operation. Let me frank, today everything is very smooth, very fast. Okay. So people coming, but not the way it was looking like before.
So why a call to those who are sitting home?
People who are saying right now we're trying to find means, any kind of ways for people to come. But those who going home, I tell their friend that they operate right now, the voting process is very fast. So I think we are seeing people coming now. So okay. People will be coming now.
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
So this is the Sipe High School campus.
Jeff, you saw him. I mean, expressing dissatisfaction. I mean, it's a core, even for everyone as well. So let's also take this person. This person is also from Sano County. He's an observer, a UP observer as well, because we need to balance it as well. He's a UP observer, and he also expressed dissatisfaction, or frustration over the lack of huge numbers of people and lack of securities at the Zeju City Hall. Let's see if we can listen. Let's take him. Let's see if we can listen to him as well.
This is in ground the county. Here to speak to one of the citizens also. I'm seeing the issue of UP. Yeah. UP, one of the UP observer here this morning in ground the county. Welcome to our microphone, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm Eric Suba, the chief of Jesus County.
Okay. Eric Suba, bring out a speech. Since you've been here this morning, what are some issues as observer of the opposition in the party? What have you observed from the angle of the citizens that love the security apparatus?
No, the citizens are working peacefully. But the issue is I have problem with the security.
The security.
The security is not here too much because only one person is in person here now. It carry around how will I get the security? No issue that we see this morning.
Is it the first time happening in ground the county or it's been happening in the county?
No, my first time to see this today.
So you think what is the cause of citizen?
I don't know about the national police. I know they are not working. I don't really know they are not signing security as a city hall here. You know, one officer is here this morning.
But according to you, there's one officer here. Were you able to get to that one officer and know why some of the police are not here?
I'm saying want to take a complaint. I asked him, he want to take a complaint. So since I'm going to Feta, and now come to me to give me the figures,
okay.
The informations.
Okay. And finally, we'll leave you. What do you want to say about that?
I encourage Green Jesus, Liberians, to vote WASIS, to elect the leaders who are care for 6 years to build our countries, to be love, to be rules, advocacy. So they must vote WASIS.
Okay. Once again, your name?
I'm Eric Suba, the chief of Jesus County.
Thank you for speaking to us. So that's it.
All right.
This is in ground the county.
You listen to the individual now. Breaking news. Very. It's a breaking news, but unconfirmed. That international observers have actually, have caught two pre-marked ballot boxes, two pre-marked ballot boxes at the Jacotown District 2, Jacotown, at the Calvary Temple AG School. That's the exact location. It's happening now. So if you're out there listening, if you're around our vicinity, you can go there and of course get more updates. But it's at District Number 2, Jacobtown, the Calvary Temple AG School. Of course, two marked ballot boxes have been caught there. So we want to know what is actually marked in those ballot boxes. I mean, yeah, we want to know. So it's a breaking news right there. It's actually breaking news. So the hotline is there. You can call us at the hotline. It's actually on the screen. You can go there and then and get the numbers and tell us what's happening in your own area as well. We can be a citizen journalist as well. So so Jeff, it's up to you.
Outgoing District 8 Representative Akaris Moses Gray, he's campaigning. He's not campaigning. He's touring. Not accredited by NEG to allow them to follow you in police centers at prisons is something that is not should not be tolerated. And so, thankfully, the network workers told him that he could just enter the precinct and look around the police centers with one person who is accredited by NEC and not to move about with security men in the precinct and polling places. He's now left District 9. He's in District 8, his own district, where he was whipped by Unity Party representative candidate and now representative elect Prince Tor. He's in the district and with security men. I don't know whether this is to instill fear or to intimidate the folks, but we can clearly state here that citizens and supporters of the Unity Party have not been deterred. They are not deterred. They are not intimidated. They are not threatened from their actions and their inactions today. Even before today, we can say that you guys are the heroes. Your vigilance is something that is matched, and we must appreciate you for what you are doing and what you will do because tonight uh, after 6 o'clock, when voting shall end, because if you are in the line, if you are in the queue, uh, uh, 6 o'clock, you will be allowed to vote. So please make sure that you be around where you voted to man your vote.
But this is really serious, Jeff. This is serious. Like I was telling you, in Jacobtown, the Calvary Temple AG Church, AG Temple AG, the Calvary Chapel AG Temple in district number is number 12, right?
District 8, Chikota?
Yeah.
District 2.
District 2. All right. So uh it's this is breaking news and it's confirmed. Two marked ballot papers caught by the Unity Party poll watchers, and they were turned over to the international observers there, and the international observers verified those two pre-marked ballot papers. So people out there needs to be very vigilant. All right, they needs to be very vigilant as to how they are carrying on this process, most especially tonight. Look, in the day these things are happening. What's about the night hours?
In
So
the night is where they were intent. They will be bent on doing ballot stuffing, pre-marked ballots. They were intentionally or they were criminally want to ballot stuff, and this is where your eyes need to be open. Your eyes need to be opened alongside with the pool washers to ensure that no ballots are stuffed with the ones democratically the ones that were placed into the ballot boxes democratically, that is by bona fide citizens voting.
Mhm.
No ballot boxes, no boxes should be stuffed with pre-marked ballot papers.
And
It
the thing
should
ab-
not be tolerated.
and the thing about it, that one of the thing is that people now, people are carrying talks to various polling places to intimidate people there in the day. What comes about in the night? All right. So people need to be very careful of how they are doing things today. All right. Today, why bother yourself to do these things? Why even panic? Why bother yourself to do these things? Because leave the decision with the electorates. Let the electorates make the decision. All right. Let the electorates make the decision. Let them go out there and vote for whoever they want. All right. Let them go out there and vote for whoever they want.
responsible for carrying out fraud. It's a whole city, 1, 2, 3 persons involved, and they know exactly what they are doing. But thankfully, the vigilance of the people, supporters of the Unity Party, is huge, and they are detecting this. Do not allow people to say we'll change the ballot people. Where are they going to get the extra ballot people from to change? They has not told us that they have. I've never heard the other ballot. So I say they got extra ballot papers to replace ballot papers. Even the ones they were reposed that ballot papers were thrown in water. Did not hear whether they were replaced. If that is the case, if those ones during October 10 reports were I think one of the southeastern country or North Liberia that a lot of people got damaged because they fell in the water. If they were changed,
was around Sando County.
Yeah, then that will also say to us that NEG has additional ballot papers. Then that will inform our thoughts that they always have additional ballot papers. For me, I want to believe right now that when they say there are 3 polling rooms at this precinct, if they say that 50-50 ballot papers, I want NEG will send it. 50-50 the broker will send the broker, 50-50, who should be what? 150. I don't know why we didn't have additional ballot papers apart from the 150 because there is possibility that somebody is going to mark UB or somebody will mark CDC. If there are additional ballot papers, that's what I want to believe. But again, I don't think that's the case because during the October 10 polls, I was told that ballot papers finish the booklet finish at some polling places or polling centers, and then they had to bring some. So also, I think NEG do have some NEG do have spare ballot papers that can be used in case of eventuality where ballot papers will be destroyed, or in the case that we will have pre-marked ballot papers, if they are detected and the citizens arrest, they should be destroyed, and then the new ones come directly from NEC and the exact amount, like in District 10, they say 8 pre-marked ballot papers, they should be destroyed, and NEC sends in the exact 8 pre-marked ballot
papers. And that one should be destroyed. It shouldn't be replaced.
It shouldn't be replaced.
It should be replaced. And now in District 2, two pre-marked ballot papers there. So I mean, so it should not be replaced. It's destroyed. It's destroyed.
And apart from that, you should make sure that if we add those 2 ballot papers there, it should be equivalent to the total number of voters that are voting in that precinct. If you add the 2 ballot papers that were pre-marked and you discard the 2 ones that were pre-marked and you bring additional 2, it should be equivalent to the ones the number of voters within the precinct. Yep. It should not be more because
I think that additional 10 or 15 extra.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it is more, it is possible that people will see that vote. They check this in favor of CDC, or let's check this in favor of Unity Party. We know that Unity Party doesn't have any mechanism in place to do fraud. Okay. It is only the establishment that exhibited significantly in October 10, they exhibited significantly that they manipulated the process, and they are bent on significantly manipulating the process. But thankfully, the folks are on their light, and most of their plans to cause fraud are being detected.
Okay, let's take this break and then see how best we can connect with our correspondents out there so that they can give us updates as to where they are right now and what's happening from their end. This is Punch 106.7 and you're watching Punch TV Live. Keep tuned and don't go away.